switchnya kan. Alex, pull in front dulu. Habis dipakai box saya. Division. Right.
Just let me get it.
Kalau kali ni,
Everybody washing your hands, sit down on them, Kusmati Janardana Isabe Kitachita dono se Kusmoles right hand ring finger Kusmoles Brahma Kusmati Janardana Isabe Shankaradana Paintharanam Samarpayama Kusmoles Brahma Kusmati Janardana Isabe Shankaradana Paintharanam Samarpayama Kusmoles Brahma Kusmati Janardana Isabe Shankaradana Paintharanam Samarpayama Om Kanda Chandanam Dithyam Dhanthaya Sammuharanam Garipanam Surashishtai Chandanam Samarpayami Om Sri Ajamukhagotrasya Chandanam Mailati Tavo Kanda Chandanam Dithyam Dhanthaya Sammuharanam Garipanam Surashishtai Chandanam Samarpayami Chandanam Mayadi Tavo Pratishtham
Pani cái xong đấy rồi hả? Mấy bạn
Flower. Give each other my flowers anyway. So I want to little focus on what I see, right? Reflect on what I see. Good? So every part of the ceremony must be able to be a part of it. Hear me? You hear me? What did I say? So every part of the ceremony must be a part of it. Yeah? Good? Ready? So you're facing the body, right? Everybody facing the body.
प्रेम से बोलिए श्री महाविष्णु भगवान की राम नाम सत्य, राम नाम सत्य, सब कोई है गत है. At this moment I ask everyone, let's all please stand. My dear brothers and sisters, we all know the purpose that we are here this morning. More also is to pay our last respect to that dearly departed soul. At this moment I ask everyone, let's all clasp our hands together, close our eyes in supplication. to the divine feet of Lord Krishna as we ask that Supreme Father Bhagwan to accept the soul into his hands. Very simple mantra to recite in your mind. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Nadani-dano Deva Sankar Chakra Garadhara Akshay Pundari Kaksha Preta Mukha Pradubhava Namo Vijnana Rupaya Param Anandana Rupine Krishnaya Gopinathaya Govindaya Namo Namam Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kansa Chanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Bande Jagadguru. Om Vishnuraha Vishnu Vishnu Paramatmane Sri Purana Purushottamai Sri Adhi Pramano Triti Paladhi Sri Shveta Baraha Kalpe Bhaivasvat Manmantri Ashtavinashate Tame Kal Joge Kalpatam Jarane Sri Trinidadeshe Amuka New Grand Grami Sri Vikram Shaki Bhaura Avtarim Sri Punyatete Bhaura Avtari Yata Nam Samatsri Amuk Aine Amuk Adik Mase Amuk Krishna Pakshe Amuk Shriyodasi Chiti Amuk Kritika Nachatra Amuk Sukh Karma Yoga Vanij Karan Srim Amuk Rashi Chite Surya Dekhalim Amuk Rasi Chite Shashanka Shisheshu Veshu Yata Yata Rashi Stan Chiteshu Amuk Nam Yajmanasyam Amuk Gotrasyam Amuk Pretasyam Ante Shakaram Aham Karikshim. प्रेम से बोलिए श्री महाविष्णु भगवान की राम नाम सत्य, राम नाम सत्य, राम नाम सत्य, सब कोई है गट है. Please take your seats, my dear brothers and sisters. Please applaud. So, you touching his shoulder, you touching his shoulder, you bring that back out, right? You taking the water, it's going to be water, it's not anything, right? Adamukha Gotrasyam, Adamukratasya, Shri Shnanmaya Diyati Tamu Pratishtatam, Adamukha Gotrasyam, Adamukratasya Nimittam Snanmaya Diyati Tamu Pratishtatam, Adamukhagotrasyam Adamukhatasya Nimittam Snan Maya Diyate Tamu Pratishtatam. Adamukhagotrasya Mukpritasya Nimittam Snanmaya Diyati Tamu Pratishtatam. Adamukhagotrasya Adamukhatasya
Adamukha-gotrasya, both silent. Adamukha-gotrasya, Adamukha-pratasya, Sri Chandanam, Mayadhyati, Tavo Pratishtatam. Adamukha-gotrasya, Adamukha-pratasya, Chandanam, essence. Perfume. Yes, sir. Keep it low and get that. Adamukha-gotrasya, Adamukha-pratasya, Simnitam, Andamayadhyati, Tavo Pratishtatam. Adamukha-gotrasya, Adamukha-pratasya, Sri Mayadhyati, Tavo Pratishtatam. Adamukha-gotrasya, Adamukha-pratasya, Nimittam Pushpamala, Mayadhyati, Tavo Pratishtatam. Adamukha-gotrasya, Adamukha-pratasya, Nimittam Pushpamala, Mayadhyati, Tavo Pratishtatam. So here, you take any tally one line, you pass and throw the entire whole. And then you have to circumambulate every artery as you go along 5 times. 1, 5 times, 5 times. You follow me, right? At this moment, the young folks can stand, the old people can remain seated as we perform arti. Yam Dwari, Mahaguri, Andhi Natatvalukanathaya, Dipuyam Mayadhyati, Tavu Pratishtatam. Keep on doing arti as you go along. Om Adamukha-gotrasya, Adamukha-pratasya, Sri Mayadhyati, Tavu Pratishtatam. Adamukha-gotrasya, Adamukha-pratasya, Nimittam Deepa Mayadhyati, Tavu Pratishtatam. Adamukha-gotrasya, Adamukha-pratasya, Nimittam Deepa Mayadhyati, Tavu Pratishtatam. 5 rounds after. Adamukha-gotrasya, Adamukha-pratasya, Sri Nimittam Deepa Mayadhyati, Tavu Pratishtatam. Adamukha-gotrasya, Adamukha-pratasya, Nimittam Deepa Mayadhyati, Tavu Pratishtatam. Adamukha-gotrasya, Adamukha-pratasya, Sri Yam Dwari Mahaguri Andhena Tatvalukanathaya, Dipuyam Mayadhyati, Tavu Pratishtatam. Adamukha-gotrasya, Adamukha-pratasya, Nimittam Mayadhyati, Tavu Pratishtatam. Adamukha-gotrasya, Adamukha-pratasya, Deepa Mayadhyati, Tavu Pratishtatam. Adamukha-gotrasya, Adamukha-pratasya, Nimittam Deepa Mayadhyati, Tavu Pratishtatam. Adamukha-gotrasya, Adamukha-pratasya, Nimittam Deepa Mayadhyati, Tavu Pratishtatam. Yam Dwari Mahaguri Andhena Tatvalukanathaya, Dipuyam Mayadhyati, Tavu Pratishtatam. Quality, which class? Flowers. Adamukha-gotrasya, Adamukha-pratasya, Nimittam Ekamo Pindasti, Mayadhyati, Tavu Pratishtatam. Please in the right hand.
black till. Right. So I showed you last night that pouring the water in the poetry is done. Yeah? Right? So you put it in your hands like this, open your hands, open your hands. So you're waiting for the water, poetry is done. Adamukha gotrasya, adamukritasya, nimittam maya diyati tabu pratishtatam. About it. So you come in around, we are going to come around, so you go to bow by the foot and you go touch visually. Okay. Right? Bow by 3 times, right? You can be seated, everyone. Mala. Adamukha gotrasya, adamukha pradasya, Sri Pushpamala Mayadiyati Tabu Pratishtha. You stay right where you are. 5 times over the entire. Yam Dwari Mahaburi Andhina Tatvalokanathaya Deepuyam Mayadiyati Tabu Pratishthatam. Right? So now you going to go bow by foot 3 times and then you touch that shoulder, right? And you keep on coming right up, right? Chandan. Yeah. Essence. Adamukh Budrasya, Adamukh Pradasya Nimittam Khanda Mayadhyati Tabu Pratishtatam. Adamukha Budrasya Mala. Adamukha Pradasya Sri Pushpamala Mayan Diyati Tabu Pratishtatam. Yam Dwari Mahaburi Andhina Tatvalokanathaya Deepuyam Mayadhyati Tabu Pratishtatam. Yam Dwari Mahaburi Andhina Tatvalokanathaya Deepuyam Mayadhyati Tabu Pratishtatam. Adamukha Gotrasya, Adamukradasya Sri Gandhamaya Diyati Tabu Pratishtatam. Yam Dwari Mahaburi Andhina Tatvalokanathaya Deepuyam Mayadhyati Tabu Pratishtatam. Adamukha Gotrasya, Adamukradasya Nimittam Deep Mayadhyati Tabu Pratishtatam. Adamukha Gotrasya, Adamukradasya Sri Gandha Mayadhyati Tabu Pratishtatam. Yam Dwari Mahaburi Andhina Tatvalokanathaya Deepuyam Mayadhyati Tabu Pratishtatam.
immediate family that come to our tea and
สั่ง
all.
เลย
So then you will do right. So you just step up a little bit. Just the immediate family, right? Then everybody else to go out. You do to our tea, yes, but you don't have to. You don't have to do it, you also hold it. आजमुखपुत्रस्य आजमुप्रतस्य श्रीखण्डमयाध्यति तमो प्रतिष्ठताम् No,
No. Jangan
yang dwari mahaguri anjina sarvalokanataya dipoyam mayadiyati tavo patiष्ठताम्. Very good. Chandan. That's yang dwari mahaguri anjina sarvalokanataya dipoyam mayadiyati tavo patiष्ठताम्. yang dwari mahaguri anjina sarvalokanataya yang dwari mahaguri anjina sarvalokanataya.
Yeah.
Manasa.
आजमुखपुत्रस्य प्रजस्य खण्डमयाध्यति तvo patiष्ठताम्.
This is
This immediate family.
Yeah, this is one guy.
competition.
आजमुखपुत्रस्य आजमुखस्य निमित्तं मयाध्यति तvo patiष्ठताम्.
Yeah, after.
yang dwari mahaguri anjina sarvalokanataya dipoyam mayadiyati tavo patiष्ठताम्. Yeah, just put a chandan. Just go and touch the chandan. Into the foot of you. Ajamukhaputrasya nityam khandamyadyati tavo patiष्ठताम्. Mahaguri Kanti Tatvarokanakaya Deepoyam Nayadhyati Tavo Pratishtatam.
प्रेम से बोलिए श्री महाविष्णु भगवान की राम नाम राम नाम. At this point in time, I would like to hand over to Haji Kamal, a personal friend of the family, who will give us some nice information about that dearly departed.
Sitaram, yes, Babaji. Distinguished guests, today we are here to celebrate the life of DEOMATIE SANKAR, one of 9, one of 12 siblings. Right? On behalf of Raymond and Annette, I wish to acknowledge my condolences to you and your family. Right? DEOMATIE, as we all know as Nance or Leela, right? From this house of mourning, right? I would like to thank you all for taking your time and attending the funeral today. Right? Nance was a loving parent. To me, she was a loving friend. Right? I only got to know her a few years ago. Right? And one thing she will always say, after you walk up that hill, you need to take a rest. She always had a chair waiting for you to sit down. Right? She have grandchildren, and she's a great grand as well too. Right? Again, that is something that we all have to live with at the end of the day. Right? It comes sudden, it comes unexpected. Right? But so DEOMATIE was formerly from Penal, Gopi Trace of the Ramsamuch. Right? And then after when she got married, she moved to Princestown, Post Office Street, right? Where she lived up until last week, Wednesday. Right? Again, that is something, it'll be sudden, it'll be shocking. Right? There's no teeth that we could put on this. Right? Again, ladies and gentlemen, right? So now I will ask you all to just take a minute to just pay all the respects to her in your own way, whatever religion you are. Right? So just say a silent prayer for her. Right? So again, so Nance was a very hard-working, devoted parent, loving grandmother, loving great-grandmother. Right? And good. Good. So I hand over to the next person.
Thank you, Haji Kamal. So we know a little of the background of Nance, better known as Auntie Leela, DEOMATIE by government name. At this point in time, I would like to hand over to the granddaughter of his family, Alana, who will give us theology.
gathered to celebrate the life of my grandmother, DEOMATIE SANKAR, known to many as Leela, but to me and so many others, simply as Nance. As her first grandchild and only granddaughter, I shared a special bond with her. When I was little, I started calling her Nance, which is short for Nanny, and somehow that name stuck with everyone. It became a name that perfectly reflected who she was, a loving, caring presence in all our lives. Nance was one of the most kind-hearted and generous people we could ever meet. She was always giving, always sharing, and always thinking about others. Whether it was to give you a batch of gulgula or sahina, or maybe telling you pass with some sapadilla later, or have a hana moko for you. A thoughtful gift for a special occasion, she found joy in making everyone happy. One of the things I will miss most is hearing from her. She called me almost every day, even if I'm at work, even if I'm home, just to ask what I was doing, and sometimes just to tell me she had something she wanted to share with me. But it wasn't only me. Nance loved keeping in touch with everyone. She could spend hours on the phone, checking in with family and friends, because she genuinely cared about how people were doing. She had a way of making everyone feel loved and remembered. Family was at the center of her life. If there was a prayer, a family gathering, a celebration, or a time when someone needed support, she was there. She was a mother figure not only to her own children, but to so many others. She showed us that love isn't just something you say, it's something you do. She showed up time and time again for the people she loved. Nance also found joy in the simple things. She loved postcards, both giving and receiving them. She loved all Indian music and played so loud that you could hear it from the road before you even reached the house. And she loved spending lots of time with her family. Nothing brought her more happiness than her children, grandchildren, and especially her great-grandson. She looked forward to seeing him after school every day, playing with him, enjoying his company. Every day he would come down from the back step next door and call, "Nance, come play with me." The love she had for him was truly special. When I think of Nance, I think of a woman whose life was defined by love. Love expressed through a phone call, a homemade treat, a thoughtful card, a gift, a prayer, or simply her presence. She made people feel cared for, and that is a gift not everyone possesses. Although our hearts are heavy today, I am grateful for the memories she gave us and the example she set for us. Her kindness, generosity, and devotion to family will continue to live on through all of us. Nance, thank you for your love, your guidance, and your unwavering presence in our lives. You were the heart of our family, and you will be deeply missed. Rest in peace, Nance. You will forever remain in our hearts. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That is the granddaughter of this family, Alana, who have read the eulogy. My dear brothers and sisters, I have known this family for quite a long period of time. I can't remember exactly because it's so long ago. You know, she always called me one of her sons, and she called my kids her grandchildren, and she either called the others that you know, mom, dad, as kings and queens. As we gather here today to honor and celebrate the life of DEOMATIE SANKAR, known lovingly as Nance, as Leela, and to many simply as the guiding light in their lives. She was born in the ninth of 12 children. She was born the ninth of 12 children to Sir Maria and Bola Ramsamuj. And she grew up in Gopi Trace in Pinal from an early age. She worked alongside her parents in the lagoon. For those of you who know Gopi Trace, they used to plant a lot of rice in that area. So she grew up with alongside her parents in the lagoon, planting rice and bodhi and caring for animals. These humble beginnings instilled in her a spirit of resilience, hard work and devotion to family. At just 17, she married the late Bachan Sankar and moved to Post Office Trace as the eldest daughter-in-law of Sam and Lali Sankar, right? She quickly became more than family. She was a sister, a mother figure, and a source of strength to her husband and siblings. And to their children, DEOMATIE continued her love of gardening in New Grand, selling fresh vegetables at the San Fernando market. She became a favorite vendor to many who remembered her for her warmth and kindness. While her husband served as a PTSC bus driver. At 19, she welcomed her first child, Annette, and at 22, her second child, Raymond. Life tested her in so many ways. She lost her dear husband at the age of 35 years. I think that was the first funeral that I ever done in this home. That's how many years ago? Approximately 35 years ago. A funeral that I've done in this home. Yet with courage and unwavering faith, she embraced the dual role of mother and father, raising her children with love, discipline, and devotion. She proudly saw both of them married, and at 42, became a grandmother, a role she cherished above all. Her grandchildren were her pride and joy, and she poured her heart into them. Despite the challenges in life placed before her, DEOMATIE remained steadfast in her faith, offering daily prayers and devotion to God. She was a pillar in her community, always ready to lend a hand to neighbors, always committed to service. She was not only strong but joyful, a fun, kind-hearted soul who loved the beach, who delighted in cooking, in what was called long ago the chulha, the fireside, and who created lasting memories with her grandchildren by taking them to Princestown for studio photographs. Today, as we say farewell to Nans, to Leela, to DEOMATIE, remember a woman who left footprints in our hearts and a lifetime of cherished memories. Her legacy is one of love and resilience and devotion, and she will be greatly missed by her spirit. She will be greatly missed, but her spirit will live on in her children, her grandchildren, and all who are blessed to know her. And so in her own words, we close with her favorite praise, Jai Bhagwan. Ram Nam. Sorry, but I grew up in the old time days, that's why everybody could hear me, right? I grew up in the time when you used to cut in. I heard just a while ago, someone was mentioning Tasca. And to get to this road, the Tasca road was not available, you had to use the main road. And when I had to come here, my reference was that where is this place located? In Post Office Trace. My dear friends, according to the Garud Puran, then we have a wonderful text called the Gita. That we have made entry into this world, and a day would come that we will make exit in this world. Do din ka zindagi hai, do din ka mela. We come and we're going to go. Nobody knows when is your last breath. They can knock on your door at any point in time. And it's something that we are never prepared for. And it's something that we will never get accustomed to. It will happen in your home today, and shall it happen tomorrow, we will face the same experience. Do din ka zindagi hai, do din ka mila. The great author said you have given 2 days, and you must be able to utilize that 2 days. I don't merely mean 2 days, but just when Mr. Das woke up to me just now, he said, Baba, you all the way here today as well? Because just last week he met me in another funeral. Rahu Ram ka koi nahi chinhata sabke kardahar. Death does not respect the rich or the poor, the young or the old. So it doesn't matter what you have or what you have acquired in life. We will realize today we come empty-handed, and we're going to leave empty-handed. Doesn't matter what position or what age you have. I could say Nan's rich age. But you look around you, there are a lot of people dying under the age of 50 years. And it's just to remind you, life is short and know how to live. Life is too short, know how to live. Utilize that time. While you find yourself in a hustle and bustle, I have 4 words that represent it. Hurry, worry, curry, and sorry. Every day we find ourselves in a hustle and bustle to fulfill certain dreams in our lives. Sometimes we don't even get an opportunity to enjoy it. We're working hard every day. Working and killing ourselves behind house and nice car, name it. And sometimes the time comes for me to enjoy it as the time we leave and go. As one would observe, I have put 5 pieces of gold on different parts of the body of this dearly departed, which reminds us, your eyes are open. You know bhajan say, Koi na le jaye danban ke gatariya, Koi na le jaye danban ke gatariya. बांध के गटरिया रामा बांध के गटरिया बांध के गटरिया रामा बांध के गटरिया कोई नाल जय धन बांध के गटरिया जब यमराज पलंगा पर बैठे हो जब यमराज you know who's Yamraj? Yamraj is the god of death. When the Lord of death approaches you, could you say, go now, come tomorrow? We have to leave what we have fulfilled, what have been unfulfilled. We have to leave everything and go. Jab Yamaraj palanga par baithe ho, ulat gaye dono naina putariya, ulat gaye dono naina putariya, koi nal jaye danaban ke gatariya. So this both eyes we proudly open today, right? You could see, you could do. But that day would come now, the eyelids would cover the eyes. You'll not be able to see anything again. That is why it tells you, what you could do today, do it now. Tomorrow is not surety. Tomorrow is not surety. Family is saying, you know, I wish this is a dream. You know, the last part of the bhajan tells you, ये जिंदगी है प्यारे एक झूठ सपना गैरों के दुनिया में नहीं कोई अपना, सबकी रहत हूँ मैं हूँ अकेला। 2 दिन का जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला, आए भी अकेले जाए भी अकेला। 2 दिन का जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला। You ever in the night sleeping and you're dreaming and you're enjoying the dream, and while you're enjoying the dream, somebody come and wake you up, everyone, and the moment you wake up, you realize, oh my gosh, that was just a dream, you know. But this is reality. This is reality. It tells us in the Bhagavad Gita that surely that day is going to come, that death is going to knock on your door. So utilize this body in a proper manner. As you have heard, she spent a lot of time in her later days in prayer, in devotion to God. And I could tell you, she never missed an opportunity in calling me. If she go to a funeral, she go to a wedding, she go to a puja, and she sees something that is not regular. Because where she grew up is a place called Gopi Trace. And those days we used to do a lot of Ganesh jugs. Auntie Kamala?
Yes, I'm here.
With their father Mulkain. Mulki and Mulkain. Right? Spend those days and Manjwe, Bartan and so forth to make sure, you know, when I come, she say, if that lota and tari are not shining, because they always like to see things in a proper way. And she will question it. And I go say, what do you want me to say, Mama? You know, the Ramayana say, Hoi hai soi jo Ram Rachara. How is going to be in this age of Kal Yuga? I can't stop it anymore. But my duty here is to do that which is right, so that others can see and follow. This body, my dear brothers and sisters, is an opportunity. Out of 8,400,000 species of life, Ramayana tells us, 8,400,000 species of life that we have worked through, we have acquired this human body. And it's the easiest access for us to be liberated from this earthly bondage and to free ourselves from this world. Do you want to come back in this world and suffer? We don't want to come back in this world and suffer. Use this time, use this opportunity in singing the praises of that Supreme Father. So join with me. We have a beautiful bhajan. For those of you who have this leaflet, blend your voices and sing with me. Jai Krishna Hare, Sri Krishna Hare, Dukhiyo ko Jai Krishna Hare, Sri Krishna Hare, Dukhiyo ko dukha dur kare. Jai 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 Krishna Hare. Jab char taraf andiyara दुखियों को दुख दूर करे। प्रेम से बोलिए श्री कृष्ण जन्म भगवान की। So my dear brothers and sisters, you must recognize today what you have and claim that you say is yours today was somebody else yesterday. And what you say is mine today is going to be somebody else tomorrow. What we fight and claim for, don't fight for you in return. Don't be caught up in this world of Maya. Don't be caught up in this world of Maya and understand your purpose. काहे तो आया जग में? काहे तो आया जग में? Ask yourself, why did God put you in this world? And we will recognize that we all have a purpose. Nance has fulfilled her purpose. And she's saying to us, today is my turn, and tomorrow can be anybody else. काहे तो आया जग में, क्या तुझको करना? नेकी कर्म कर ले, दुनिया से डरना। पाप की अगन में खुद को, don't allow the path or the world of sins to bring you down in a world full of merits. We can well enjoy ourselves. She enjoyed herself. She made the best of life. And she's saying to you, make the best of life. Because tomorrow is not promise. Remember this. प्रेम से बोलिए श्री महाविष्णु भगवान की। राम नाम भजन tells us now, इतना तो कर न स्वामी जब प्राण तन, इतना तो कर न स्वामी जब प्राण तन। श्री गंगा जी कटत हो, यमुना कटत बिकट हो। श्री गंगा जी कटत हो, यमुना कटत बिकट हो। सनमोक से अरज है जब प्राण तन, इतना तो कर न स्वामी जब प्राण तन, इतना तो करना स्वामी जब प्राण। The last breath is flickering in your throat. You don't know when it's going to come. जब प्राण तन से निकले। गोविंद नाम, take the name of Bhagwan now. Don't let that time pass you. गोविंद नाम लेके फिर प्राण तन से निकले। Our final journey, my dear friends, श्री गंगा जी कटत हो, यमुना कटत बिकट हो। सनमुख से हरज हो जब प्राण तन से निकले। Our last journey now will take us into the bank of the Ganga, the Yamuna. In this case, we are heading to Mosquito Creek. So, in our last step now, we are going to get final disposal of this body at Mosquito Creek. प्रेम से बोलिए श्री महाविष्णु भगवान की। राम नाम। Before we offer final closing prayer, those of you who would like to come forward and put up flowers and do arti, you will have this opportunity. We have a couple of minutes and then we will proceed. So at this moment, I would like to hand over to Bhaiji Winston, who will say a few words.
So, Koi Sitaram, present today, Hari to all.
So you come in this way, you do the arti and then you go this way, right? So all those who want to come, they'll come this way. No, go ahead. All right, no problem. Yes.
Right. So again, so Koi Sitaram, a pleasant good day to all, our Reverend Pandit Rishi, members of the Biri family and all protocols observed.
Just give us a second, right? Yeah, go ahead.
Right. So I'm just trying to make the presentation without any disturbance. So now I have to just stop the the process for a minute, right? Today, so introduce myself, I'm the nephew of Tanti Lila. First time I hear that Tanti is also called DEOMATIE, name given for the government purposes. So I always know her as Tanti Lila. Me and Tanti Lila share a very loving and a very, very close relationship. Tanti Lila always comes to Gopi Chase, and whenever she comes to Gopi Chase, she always have a look for me, because from my grandmother's house to my house is right next door there. Knowing Tanti Lila from small growing up, she had a wonderful life when her husband Bobo, Sankar, was alive with the PK 49, always come picking us up, going beach and etc. And Tanti Lila worked very, very hard. What Tanti Lila could I do as a woman, it might take 3 and 4 months to do. That is how hard Tanti Lila is to work. So, selling the market, Tanti Lila plenty friends. In the community, Tanti Lila plenty friends. Tanti Lila loved all her in-laws. She always talked highly about all her in-laws. The people in the community, she always talked highly about them. All her children, in-laws, she always speaks highly of them. Tanti Lila plenty adopted sons and plenty adopted children about, because she was very sweet. And anywhere she go, she make friends quick with people, and people is drawn and attached to her. So this day today, this funeral day, I didn't see it coming so early, because just about 6 weeks ago, there was a funeral in Gopi Chase where her nephew, my cousin, died, and she was there, and she was, you know, in great joy and strength and vigor. And I didn't know it was coming so soon. But regardless of what, every time I pass on this side, sometimes I have to perform duties on this side. And then I will stop and say hello. And every time I come at his home, Tanti will come and eat something, she will come and drink something. That's the great love Tanti have. And what I want to say before I forget today, this discussion of her rights was taking place a few years ago. Who would perform the rites? Sometimes Kamala, Tanti Lila, and we would discuss if this one I want to do it, if Raymond I want to do it. Kamala says she could do it, Anand could do it, this one could do it, she also was a nephew. It always was a great option. But what I feel so happy in my heart today, regardless to the big house Tanti built, regardless to how hard she worked, regardless to her status and everything, Tanti Lila would be most pleased today to see her biological son Raymond and the grandsons of her own perform this rites for her today. Because Raymond is practicing and following in another religion. But regardless of what, he never allowed that to come and interfere with his duty to perform what has to be done for his mother. So today, we are losing something very important in Hindu religion. That sometimes people do not want to do it, because there are plenty of older folks. When they meet me and tell me, we cannot, my children I want to do this, and my children I want to do that, and we have to do so, we have to do so. Don't pressure the old people, and don't pressure what the people them know. You do so. Raymond, today, as the camera is watching me, and you have set an example for the whole world, all who is viewing all over the world today, that a son's duty, the grandson's duty, and a mother's duty, and that bond is more, no religion, and nothing in this world to separate that today. You have performed your duty, and you have shown the whole entire world what is the duty, and what they have done today. So you only perform your mother's rights today. You teach the world what has to be done. So I want to thank you very much. I want to thank the family for putting together a Hindu funeral. And Tanti Lila devoted her whole life to Lord Krishna. Many times she had problems, challenges. We just all have sickness challenges, regardless of what you follow. We just all have challenges, sickness, health, this, that. Nothing is ever perfect. The only perfection is God. And God in everything, and everything in God. Tanti Lila was a great peacemaker, because sometimes down in Penal and Gopi Chase, she had a little misunderstanding and whatever thing. And when Tanti come, she always find her way to make peace and always have harmony with all the family. And this last meeting, whenever she come and she said, give me a little massage, in a show landing. And she used to call me Bablu Pantish Duck. Yeah. Sorry, I have to cut that. So she's called me Bablu Duck Pantish. So that's her nickname for me. So I just told her to have to cut off. So all I just want to say, Lord Krishna blessings upon the departed Atma, strength and courage to all the family members and friends. And Lord Krishna prepare a golden chariot to escort and carry this wonderful Atma to the heavenly regions and bless her name to be called a golden pen. And thanks everybody for all your support. Come together to put this a success. Thanks and God bless.
Thank you very much. You know, I never know Raymond as any other religion. Always remember that he. Thank you. So, go ahead, we put the flowers and the one for our tea. Yeah, stand aside. Anybody want to do our tea? So let's go through it as well, right? So once you complete, you come this way, right? You just remember. Anybody want to sing a bhajan? You can do so. Jai Jai Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram Patita Pavan Jai Jai Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram Patita Pavan Sita Ram Jai Sita Ram Bhajo Man Pyare Sita Ram Jai Sita Ram Bhajo Man Pyare Sita Ram Jai Jai Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram Patita Pavan सीताराम ईश्वर अल्लाह तेरो नाम सबको सम्मति दे भगवान ईश्वर अल्लाह तेरो नाम सबको सम्मति दे भगवान जय जय रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम
Yeah.
So we have approximately 5 minutes again. And then after the closing prayer, those of you who like to continue, you'll have the opportunity to do so. Yeah. श्री महाविष्णु भगवान की राम नाम. At this point in time, I ask everyone, let's all please stand. Take flowers in your hand. We all clasp our hands together, close our eyes in prayer. We have come to the end of our ceremony. We pray and ask Bhagwan as we embark on this journey. May you protect his dearly departed soul on this journey in this way we pray. Om Sri Adamukha Gotrasya Adamukradasya Sri Snan Maya Diyate Tavo Pratishtatam. Everybody. Tvameva Mata Chapita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhu Chasaka Tvameva Vidya Ravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Dev Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Mrityuma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Prem se boliye Shri Mahavishnu Bhagwan ki jai. Ram Naam Satya, Ram Naam Satya, Ram Naam Satya. Sab koi hai gat hai. Please take your seat, put your flowers. Wow. Those of you who like to come forward and have a final look, you do so. In the next 5 minutes, we will be leaving.
เมียลูกก็เรียกว่าทำไมทำไมแค่นั้นสเต็กอะไรนี่เป็นข้าวผัดนะ One sister boy
Annette.
and you're gone. Go in peace and rest in peace. God was not
Raymond. Raymond. Come next to him, mommy. Come next. Alana, come next to me.
Yes.
Next to him.
Ada bikin apa, Mas?
I'm making the first stop right in front here. Auntie, Dabla. I'm making the first stop right in front here. First stop going right.
Where Alexi? Nabil. Josh? What's that, right?
Quite like it.
Come, just come here. Alex.
Kung titigipin na kung design mo
Walk around with the
Ram Nam, सब कोई है घर तो when you close the ground, you take it away and turn around away. Leave it close on the ground.
Leave it close on the ground. Again, lift the box 6 away.
Right, turn around, right?
Just shake your foot.
Into this world we have come alone, or giant he killer. And in a similar manner, when we take our exit, we shall leave alone. 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला. When we do take stock of our lives, we realize that this life is a very short visit to another life. This is a world of strangers. No one is yours. Although everyone lives, I am still alive. I